It's unforgivable what's happened to the NHS, and to come into power for 14 years and leave the NHS in a worse state than when you found it is unforgivable in politics. Rishi Sunak stood 18 months ago, Janet, and said that those waiting lists, which are now nearly 8 million, he said he'll get them down. He made a promise. He said he'd be held accountable. They were 7.2 million at the time. Now they're 7.5 million. So
Thank
they've
you.
gone up, and that bears
Thank you.
down on the NHS.
Thank you, Rishi Sunak.
Well, Janet, thank you for sharing your story, and I'm glad that you've recovered. And I'm sorry for your loss as well. Now, my dad was a GP, my mum was a pharmacist, so I'm speaking as someone who was brought up in the NHS, surrounded by people who dedicated their lives to it. And the evenings in my house growing up, my parents spoke about how they could provide more care for their patients like you. And that's how I think about the NHS. And of course it's difficult, and you're right, and we have to be honest.